Welcome to WrestleGram. This is your boy, the host with the most, but humble. I do mean humble. The Nostradamus, aka Derek, and I'm here on a Thursday to give you, of course, my 2 cents. First and foremost, thank you so much for being a part of the show. If you're watching it today, you're watching it tomorrow, if you're watching it a month from now, I truly do thank you from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my loins. I truly do thank you so much for being a part of the show or whatnot. If you want to do anything else for me, not asking for a dime, not asking for a nickel, not asking for anything, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the like button. It's okay. Now, if you don't like it, take it back. Take it back. But if you do like it, hold on to it, and I'll tell you, I thank you a billion times over. If you want to do anything else for me, go ahead and hit the sub button. We're on the road to 1,000 subs. We're on the road to monetization, you guys. And slowly but surely, we are getting there. I'll tell you that. If you haven't hit the sub button, go ahead and hit the sub button. I thank you. If you have already hit the sub button, thank you for that as well. Now, if you want to do anything else for me, one more thing. Just one more thing. Hit the notification bell. I do seven core shows each and every week, you guys. Next week, of course, we have NXT Halloween Havoc. I will have, of course, a prediction show on that. Also, we have AEW. We have AEW on Tuesday instead of Wednesday. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to watch it. Hopefully we'll watch it Tuesday and do a preview on it, but that may drop on Wednesday. So we'll see what happens with that, just to keep it evenly balanced or whatnot, keep the zen in order. But I just wanted to let y'all know about all of that. Now, let's go ahead and get to the show. If you don't know anything about the my 2 cents, it's just me grabbing from the, of course, Dirt Sheet Roundup, which is on Sundays. I try to put my own little spin on some stuff. Now, it's been a little weird or a little something that I didn't want to talk about. And this one I've been trying to talk about for a while, but we just never had the time to talk about it. And we're going to talk about it now. We're going to talk about it now. How we can fix the women's division. I have 5, count them, 5 reasons that we can change and fix the women's division. First and foremost, number one is we need to get rid of either Elevation or Dark. And the reason why we need to get rid of Elevation or Dark is pretty much either one of them, not both, just one. Now, the reason why I personally think we should get rid of Elevation and Dark will be number 5. I'm going to talk about that pretty soon at the very end. But getting rid of one of those shows will make the women division a little bigger and will show off more women on the main roster. Here's the thing. Tony Khan does not like women's wrestling. We can honestly see that. We can see that with the women's world champion, who have been really, really bad. Even though they're really good wrestlers, in-ring performers, they are really bad when it comes to elevating that title. It's crazy because the mid-card title, Jade Cargill, is literally the number 1 champion in the women's division. So if you get rid of one of those shows and bring some of those women onto the main roster, I truly think that will help the women's division. Number 2, this is going to be a controversial one, but Sasha Banks just announced that apparently she is not going to be going back to the WWE. Now, here's the thing. She has also said that she's not going to do any in-ring performance until 2023. Here's the thing. Sasha Banks. That is one of the biggest draws, not only in the women division in wrestling or WWE, but was a huge draw to the entire organization. I don't know about Naomi, but if she decided not to be a part of WWE as well, then my second capture of making it better is adding both Naomi and Sasha Banks to that roster. Hands down, that will help just off the rip, destroy a lot of stuff when it comes to wrecking everything that consists of the WWE standard. Who doesn't enjoy Sasha Banks? She is a multi-world champion, and she has done numerous things to revolutionize not only the WWE, but women's division in a whole. She's one of the first people to, of course, be in a Hell in a Cell match. The Hell in a Cell, she's one of the few to be in, I'm guessing, the second ladder, Money in the Bank ladder match. I mean, the woman has done it all. She was SmackDown, Raw, and Women's Tag Champions. Here's the thing. I like it a lot. Make this happen. Tony, you talk about you make a lot, you are a billionaire, you have lots of money to spend. I guarantee that you can open up those pockets to get Sasha Banks and Naomi. Number three. Fire Kenny Omega as the booker, or as the person that's over the women's division. Fire him. He's already suspended. Let him just be a wrestler. Fire him as an EVP. He does not need to be touching anything that consists of the women's division. Apparently, we have heard, or we all know, that Kenny Omega is the person that's over the women's division. Why? It's been horrible. And apparently you do not have the ear of Tony Khan. Because if you have, then we would be having these great things like Shariah, aka Paige. We would have been had her. We would have been had so many other great wrestlers coming from any type of division other than the WWE to come to AEW. There are a lot of women there that are upset, frustrated, because they are not shown on TV. They're not shown on TV. There's a purpose of this. And number 5, I promise you, a lot of people are not going to like this. A lot of people are going to like this. A lot of people are not going to like this. But number four, we need another title. The mid-card title is good. I am thinking probably a tag for the women's division, which will bring in more faces to show on AEW. Now, a lot of people are going to be up in arms about this. Well, we have too many titles. Yes, we do have too many titles. We do have extremely a lot of titles. But here's the thing. We're not getting women on TV at all. At all. It's either people chasing the belt or people winning the belt. There is no beef anymore between just regular people, regular women, just beefing. Not having any titles, just beefing. My very last suggestion, which I think will truly help the women's division, is that they should have their own 1-hour show. If you do not want the women on AEW, then we should elevate that to have a women's only show. Makes perfect sense. The reason why is because you will have the tag champions there. You will have Jade Cargill there, who is the TBS champion. And you have the world champion there. They will have their own segments there. And it all leads to the last suggestion. Getting rid of either Elevation or Dark will help you bring over the women that you're not using right over to that hour show. Now, the best of the best, which will be your champions, will be on, of course, the hour show. But you can have them also on AEW Dynamite and Rampage as well. But you will highlight those champions there. But you will have your particular beefs on the hour show, which I think will be a great thing to work on. And also you can have a developmental as well. It's nothing wrong with having a women only show. Nothing. I love WoW. I love the women's of wrestling. It is really, really good. I mean, I don't know if you want to. I mean, if Tony Khan can do this, can buy a women's organization just and repackage it as the All Elite Women show. You apparently we have heard that you have licensed All Elite Women. Now the question is, what will you do? What is it that we're going to do to make this happen? I mean, right now, whatever you had going isn't working, not by a long shot. And I truly think that the women are truly the backbone of any type of wrestling organization. With Stephanie doing the Women's Revolution, it had signified that women are here and they can put on really great shows. I've also seen numerous things on Dynamite and Rampage that show true potential in the growth of the women's division. The only thing is you have to have the time and the effort to put in on said shows. I love I truly love All Elite Wrestling. I really do. I really think it's still 3 years. It's still very young when it comes to being a mainstream wrestling organization. And I can't be mad at Tony Khan for thinking the mindset of what he's thinking. A long time ago, Vince McMahon and Vince Russo and Bruce Pritchard, all these people thought that women wrestling was a gimmick wrestling. Now look at the organization. We had a main event at WrestleMania, which was really a great main event between Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair. Now, if you can get that elevation toward where we are now, I promise you, great things will happen. You have the roster, you have the women. Only thing you have to do is make the time and make the effort. I'm just going to count them down one more time. The 5 things I think we could really work with is getting rid of one of either Dark or Elevation. Get Sasha Banks and Naomi. Of course, women tag belt. Also, what was number 4? I'm straight losing it. Number 3 was firing Kenny Omega as the lead booker. Number 4 was getting women tag belts, and number 5 was getting their own hour television show. If you think of anything else that you particularly may think that can be helped with the women's division, go ahead and send it in the comments and whatnot. Like, share, and subscribe, of course. I love y'all so much. Tomorrow, of course, is Friday, where we will have AEW Rampage and Friday Night SmackDown. Bray Wyatt's supposed to be on there, so I can't wait to see it. I love y'all again. The best is truly yet to come. And I will say this again and over again. Love, peace, and of course, wrestling.